chosen ones, empaths, and all of the authentic, genuine souls out there that might not identify as a chosen one or empath just yet. There's no reason that you need to feel an emptiness or a void or a loss from the narcissist involved in your life walking out. There's no reason for you to feel a loss. Don't get me wrong, I totally can understand why you feel an absence, why you feel a void. But in reality, it's actually their loss. The narcissist taking themselves away from your life, they've lost their blessing. Okay? I know some of you might be under a condition to believe that you done wrong or that it was your fault. It's not. The narcissist walked out of your life. Okay? They've lost someone who's true. They've lost someone who's genuine. They've lost someone who's kind. They've lost someone who's supportive. They lost someone who's loving. They lost someone who's loyal. They've lost someone that has real good qualities. You have really good qualities about yourself. And they've walked away from that. Like, that's why I always come with this theory. I believe it's destined that they're not meant to be in your life. It's destined they're not meant to be part of it. How can I put that better? Call it God, call it the universe. I believe that causes them to be separated from yourself. God ordains them to go their own direction, wills them to go their own direction away from you. And yes, they may be under the false narrative by the negative entities, the dark forces, the devil, that they're actually making the right move. But that's all delusion. They're delusional. They do believe they're making the right move for themselves when they walk out of your life. Yes, they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. But they do realize soon enough when they get out there and they meet a new supply that doesn't equate to your level. Okay? But this is their loss. This is something they're going to go through. There's no point them going on with their life, going to a new supply, starting to feel your absence, and you're not being... then you're on the other side of the place and you're missing them. There's no point that happening. And there's no point you getting back together neither to try and solve it. I'm just saying they're going to go through their own hardship and suffering from losing you, someone who's authentic and true. And they're going to realize that they've drawn the short straw with the new supply that they're with in comparison to you. So there's absolutely no reason why you need to feel like you've lost anything. If anything, you've gained. By them going, you gain. You gain your life back. You gain control of your life back. Control of your emotions. Yes, it's gradual and it takes some time, but you start to gain control of yourself again. Okay? This is why it's actually a blessing for them to walk out of your life. And let's be real now. A lot of you, maybe some of you might have, but a lot of you may not have done the cutting off with the narcissist. Okay? And that's why it's kind of taken out your hands. Them to go away. I'm not saying you're a codependent or anything like that. I'm just saying it's not in your nature. Like, you give people the benefit of the doubt. You overlook people's shortcomings, if that's the right description. You overlook things. So you may not have been the one that would have ended the relationship with the narcissist. That's the thing. So maybe some of you have ended the relationship with the narcissist, and that's a blessing in itself as well if you're able to do that. But there is a majority of people that do struggle to finish the relationship with the narcissist. So this is why them walking out, it's their loss. If you can put that in your mind, instill that in your mind, that it's their loss by them walking out of your life. It's the best thing you can possibly do. It's literally the best thing you can possibly do by knowing it's their loss. By having a knowing that it's their loss. To stay informed on topics like these, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to become a supporting member, please use the link in the description box below. But you've really got to recognize this, and don't put yourself in the position where you're feeling like a reject, or you're feeling the one that drew the short straw. They've drawn the short straw. They've gone on a path and things don't line up the way they planned them. They thought this is good for them. They thought walking out of your life will be good for them. They thought they'll find better things. Okay? They thought they'll find better things. I should have probably said this earlier, but it's also narcissistic injuries you inflict over the duration of the relationship when you're with them. Because they're putting on a persona, right? They're putting on a fake persona. And they have conversations with you, and they know your morals and what you're into and stuff like that, and they mirror you and stuff like that. So, in general, in you being your authentic self, it collides with their inauthenticity. Okay, and they get narcissistic injuries just by you being your authentic self. So that's reasons why they're ushered along or pushed along to go in the direction of walking out on you. Because they want to hurt you, they start to want to cause you pain, they want to cause you upset as a revenge. Because they have got narcissistic injuries inflicted just from your morals and your decency and your authentic nature. Okay, they have. So, please flip the dynamics around on this one. There's no point being in a place. I know many of you are probably past this point, but you may have been there. And that's why it's a hard place to be in when you feel like you've lost out, and all you desire the narcissist back. It can feel hard. It can feel really challenging. So you've really got to just look at it as what it really is, and it's them. They lost out by walking out on you. They lost out. They have lost out. They've lost someone true. They've lost someone authentic. They've lost someone genuine. They've lost someone kind, they've lost someone loving, they've lost someone supportive. And they're going to realize that. Give it time, they'll realize that. But don't give that as an offering for them to come back in your life. Let them realize that and have to face that and live with that. It's not enough for them to realize and they'll change and correct their ways. They're not going to do that. It will be a repeat cycle. They'll believe they manipulated you if they got back involved in your life. They won't appreciate your forgiveness. They won't appreciate you letting them back in your life. They'll just take advantage of you again and try and manipulate you again. So, thanks for listening today. To become a supporting member or donate to the channel, please find the links in the description box below. And if you'd like to know more about when you no longer want the narcissist back, click this video here. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.